Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Guys, the chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, made it up to rank 19 with some bad tech. I say that because there's still some things that we need to get in order to be able to compete. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. So I'll show you what we've been using, what we've been doing. We're still using the same base as I think the last 2 days now, since the base doesn't really matter. It hasn't really seemed to make much of a difference for me. What is going to make a difference is when we get ourselves an extra 2 boom cannons. That's going to help slow down the rocket choppers. I don't know if it'll stop them completely, but it'll certainly help things. And yeah, guys, you haven't already, I do appreciate it if you take a second and just subscribe to the channel. We're very close to 35,000 subscribers, so that would be an awesome little milestone to hit. And yeah, that would be cool. So here's where we're at. Now, in terms of all the stuff we need between 4 and 5, let's talk about that for a second. So, it depends on what you're using. Now, the biggest thing is it seems like, from what I've been seeing and hearing, that DBD, the defensive building damage, is not really that helpful. So, something to consider if you need to get all the other good stuff first. So, I could have got that. But instead, we went up and we went troop damage, which I think you saw yesterday, maybe. Then we went to Troop Health. Troop Health was definitely a push point. Then we added the Critters. The Critters didn't really do that much. I thought the Critters would be amazing because the biggest problem for Bombardiers right now is the mines, even with the Troop Health. But, I don't know. We don't have a ton of GBE. I'd like to get 3 battle orders out on every attack, and it's tough to do that when you're using Critters at the same time. So yeah, we want these guys next, and of course, my next chest is going to be, 20 keys? So we're going to be 1 key short. That's going to give us 31 keys, and we need 32 to unlock that multi-node, of course. That's the second time. I was also late to the troop damage by 1 key. It happens. It's just, it's kind of annoying, but at least we got 19, so we got the critters unlocked. So, yeah, that was the biggest thing. So, we're just going to run through a couple live hits here, guys, and I'll show you just what we're working with Bombardiers. The attack is kind of all over the place. You can, especially with critters, I can usually get 240, 245-ish. Sometimes it's a little bit slower depending on what happens, but that's kind of the time range we're trying to stay in. If we can be right around that 245 mark, that gives us a pretty good chance to win. Now, we're not going to get great times on defense because the rocket choppers are still able to get through our stuff pretty quickly. But once we add those 2 boom cannons, that should at least start slowing them down a little bit. And a lot of people are running this compact base now. So you can see here, this guy's got the DBD, troop health, and he's got the troop damage. So we're out-teched here a little bit. We'll try to make it work. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I try to keep the bombers somewhat close together and then do a battle orders right off the start. On these compacts, though, we can delay using that because I'd rather use it for, taking down defenses than just simply getting off the beach. So we'll use one now. And let's go over here like that. Let's use another one over here. I don't know if I needed those critters there, but there they go. Now let's try to get one more orders off if we can. Okay, so this is looking alright. Now what do we have to do at this point? At this point we're just, we're kind of just free clearing, and we might take out some boom mines, see if we can distract some of those cannons. We can shock those machine guns, that'll be good. And let's see if we can get more critters down this side. So we're at 3 minutes right now, but there's still a lot to go through. We still have to get an engine and a sky shield, so it depends how their targeting kind of goes at this point. So we need everyone to hit that freaking sky shield. Let's go. We're on that engine, guys. We're on that engine. You see we're right around that 245 mark, which is where we need to be, but it's tough. It's not easy. So he won that one. He got into 19. That's 3 seconds, man. 3 seconds. They're very, very close. So, he's got the rocket chopper. He's going on the right-hand side. He's able to shock that stuff. But you see what I mean? Once we add a couple more boom cannons, it's just going to be another shock point. If nothing else, it'll certainly start to slow them down, so it's going to help, but just not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. I think we're like 280 something global, so not doing amazing fireworks, but not doing too bad either. Yeah. So let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. And do battle orders to start this one off. I'm going to save my gunboat energy. Typically, I always shock that boom cannon, but there's enough heavies there. I think it should be fine. Just to let them kind of run free. Let's go like this. Critters up. Take out some mines for us. There you go, fellas. I want to shock that because I need Brick to stay alive for a second at least. And it'll help this heavy stay up too, so why not? Okay, let's go critters over here. It's getting a little bit too expensive to use battle orders. I think I'd rather save for critters and shocks and stuff. I'll hit that guy. And where do we need to be? Let's go like that. Shock. Critter. We're at 3 minutes. I mean, we're not looking too shabby. We're about to get on the Sky Shield too. They just always seem to shoot at the defenses first before the Sky Shield, so it gets tricky sometimes. But we should be close to a 250 there. Boom, 250. 250 should be good. That should be, pretty much an automatic win, with our base. And it's, that's the good thing about the season. There's a lot of different attacks you can use. So obviously, bombers are good and rocket choppers are good, and you can mix in some warriors and you can mix in some other stuff. So in terms of that, it's, it's interesting, I guess. All right, let's try another one. And at least the attacks are fast for clearing engines. I mean, we don't really have that much to complain about. So, yeah. Let's see what we can get into on the next one, guys. But you guys let me know down below in the comments where you're at, what you're using, what are you struggling with? Are you going rocket choppers? Are you going the bomber route like the chicken? Interested to know. And interested to know what your ranks are and stuff. I feel like everyone is kind of clumped together right now. It's one of those seasons where like everything is kind of the same, which is okay. So this guy's got troop health, troop damage. This guy's got the DBD. So let's see if that actually helps him out here. So we're gonna do the same drop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brick. And we're gonna go nice early battle orders right off the start, right off the get-go. Let's use another one because we got a lot of troops in that circle. Okay. Do we want to shock? Oh no, we could use critters there. I'm gonna shock over here. Throw some critters down on that side. Shock that boom cannon. Whoa. This one too. Let's get some pretty good chip damage in. We're looking all right though. We're looking all right. Coming up in 3 minutes. There's one engine left. Let's go critters on that backside. It does have a flamethrower and a machine gun in range, but it should distract the boom cannons at least. Okay, 255. Get on that Sky Shield. There we go. Nice snappy flare, not too shabby. So right around the 240 mark. So this could go either way. Let's see. But the critters definitely help. I mean, they're not, bad by any means. There we go. We got a fizzle. I'll take it. I wonder what that guy used. Because typically rocket choppers, we're not seeing fizzles. Oh, we got the first one of the day randomly. Oh, he was using warriors. Okay. So like I said, I mean, warriors are a thing. Oh, he didn't get that first engine. So he had to critter it. I probably messed him up. Look at that. He's using taunt. He's going in like this. Interesting. Somebody just asked me too. They were like, "What about using warriors this season?" And I mean, clearly you can, but it's not easy for sure. So there we go. Back into 19. I think we'll wrap it up right there for now, guys. I don't know where that puts us. Not amazing, like I said, not amazing fireworks, but we're getting there. We're putting in the making some progress a little bit at a time. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you as always. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out.